Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wishes as per your time zone. Folks, we really thank you and appreciate your support for our series and for our previous episodes in which we spoke about customer experience. First, we spoke about the difference between customer service and customer experience. Then we spoke about the importance of customer experience. Ilenia, what do we have today?
Good morning, good night, and good evening, everyone. Today we have our third video series, which is going to be talking about the 7 ways of creating a great customer experience.
Wow.
And I'm really excited to list them. We're going to list only 4 today because otherwise it's going to be too long and we don't want to bore you with this. I'm sure it's not going to be boring for you because you are very excited to know all the 7 points.
Absolutely.
Having a great customer experience in place, why you should have it. And we all know why customer experience is so important. And I read an article, I think it was last week, about exactly about this, about the importance of a customer experience. And a study carried out by American Express said that 60% of customers are willing to pay more for a better experience.
Yes.
So that leaves you with basically with with exact reason why we should have a good customer experience in place. And now we're gonna list the first 4 points of creating a great customer experience. Number 1, which is very important, create a clear customer experience vision that you can share and communicate with the rest of your organization. For example, this can be a set of values or a culture, and that can be embedded into the culture of your organization. So why do you want to create your customer experience strategy? So basically, this will be the drive. This will drive the behavior of your company. So create a set of values that you want to be embedded into the culture of your organization. And that is the first point that I'd like to suggest you.
Yep.
Second point is understand who your customers are. And this is one of the things that most of organizations don't know. Most of companies, Ayaz, unfortunately, don't know who their customers are.
Yeah,
I believe, and we believe, that building customer personas is what make you win your customers. So really understanding the different types of customers that deal with your company, it's absolutely crucial in order to be able to create a great customer experience.
Right.
So basically try to understand what are the needs and the wants of your customers in order to create, in order to connect and emphasize with the situation that your customer face.
Right.
So that's my number 2 point. Number 3, create an emotional connection with your customers.
Yes.
So do something memorable for them.
Yes.
And especially base your experiences on emotions. Because today, products are great, but it's not just about the products. It's about how you sell the products that makes a difference.
Absolutely.
So that's my 3rd point. And to finish this video, my 4th point is capture customer feedback in real time.
Yes.
And that is absolutely super, super important.
Yes.
Customer feedback is what feed your customer experience strategy. So we need to understand what customer wants. What are they saying about your experience? What are they saying about your products? But you need to understand from customer feedback. So instead of waiting a couple of years after you collected those feedback, act straight away on that on that task. So capture customer feedback in real time. And that's our 4th point. And I think we can stop here and we can carry on with our last 3 points on our next video. What's your take on any ways of creating a great customer experience strategy, Ayaz? Please.
Well, I mean, those are really wonderfully organized points, Ilenia. I'm actually
Thank you.
excited to know about the rest of the list. This is what my take would be. Especially, points 1 and 2 are interrelated to a very large extent. Of course, all the points are, but the way I see it,
Of
when you
course.
talk about a company's culture, okay, first and foremost, I mean, of course, that's the mission, vision, the core values of the company, and of course, we look at integrity, words like integrity, respect, etc., 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 which are being put up in a nice board. The
Yeah.
question is it actually being followed and implemented by everyone? When I say everyone, it could mean right from the CEO, right from the top until the very bottom. Every employee, no exception. Okay? The person may be the founder, maybe the owner, maybe the managing director, maybe whoever, but no exception. The values have to be practiced and followed by everyone. And hence, it's imperative for the customers to be recognized. So the customers could now, even if you within a company, let's say even if there are 1,000 employees, they could be customers of each other, internal customers. Customers need not be external. Internal, you treat your internal customers right, it has a cascading effect.
Absolutely.
It has, I mean, it goes on, it gets carried forward. Like, I mean, this is something which I can share a number of instances wherein when I was working and people would come to me, I had earned the title of a solution provider. When they would come to me, they would walk away happy. And this would reflect in the way they would deliver. So on the other hand, there was another team whenever I would approach, whenever I had to pick up the call, or before when I realized I had to dial the number, oh shoot, I have to call these guys. So, I mean, it's these sentiments which reflect, and it would, and after dialing and talking to them, then like it would carry forward, it would cascade in the way I would talk to my team. So, which would in turn be cascaded further. It would not stop there. So, it would hamper client delivery. It would hamper deliveries. That's internal client deliveries, internal team deliveries.
Absolutely.
So, and then which would again, it's a domino effect.
Absolutely. I can't agree more with that. And I'd like to pick this point that you just mentioned now to link to our next point for our next video. So our next 3 points, one of which is going to mention exactly what you're saying right now. So I think, yeah, I can't wait to explain our next 3 points to our audience. So stay tuned, everybody.
Absolutely. Do let us know your thoughts, your feedbacks, and if you have anything else surrounding this to share, feel free. We are open to it. We are all ears for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye.